Another good win on Tuesday against Alloa, who can be a tricky team to beat, and they've been on a kind of decent run of form recently as well. Taking your unbeaten run to 6 now, it must be a good feeling seeing your team start to click.
Yeah, absolutely. You're right. Alloa are a good side, and we are going well going into the game. But we started at so well. We started so well with every aspect of our game. Our switches of play, our pace, our fullbacks getting high up in the wide areas, and scoring from a set play as well. Really good goal. The second goal played right from the back all the way through the pitch. So delighted with that as well. And then there was a little bit of a calming period, and then we picked up again before half time for wanting to get his second goal. A good ball through by Gary Oliver, and Callum Morrison did really well to get the ball across the face of the goal and gave Juan the opportunity for a tap in. So Callum was unselfish, and it was the right thing to do. So yeah, going into the game, we expected a hard game, and it still turned out to be a hard game, and it is all about putting the ball in the back of the net, and we managed to do that. Alloa came back into the game in the second half, and we probably could have picked them off a little bit better at times as well, because they certainly were a little bit more gun-ho in the second half. Nothing to lose, 3 behind, they're as well having a go, pushing extra bodies forward. And in transition, we probably should have done better, because we've been doing that really well actually in transition. So a little bit disappointed that we didn't, and a little bit disappointed that we lost a goal, but as you say, it keeps our run going, the momentum building, which is very, very important to get this momentum, and we want that to stay, obviously. So Kelty, our visitors on Saturday, as we've seen before. John Potter's done a really good job there. They're in fine form as well, so we'll need to give them the ultimate respect. But we're playing well, and we're playing with confidence. There's a good feel factor amongst all the players, and the spirit there's fantastic. So we at home again, where we've been doing really well, and we look to continue that.
You mentioned scoring from set pieces. Is that something that you've been working on in training? We had a goal from a set piece the other week against Peterhead as well, with Liam Henderson heading home, and obviously Brad Mackay on Tuesday. So is that something that the players have been working on?
We always work on set plays all the time. We work on them. They don't always come off, but we certainly work on them before every match. We tick every box, we cross every T. So yeah, it was nice. It's nice because that added height in the team, and Brad's aggressive in the air. He goes and attacks it really well. And I like to having Cole and big Liam Henderson, as you said, they're scoring a header against Peterhead. We score a goal against, I think it may well have been Peterhead at home, where Sean Mackey's had a header and Gary Oliver's in front of the goalkeeper and gets a flick on it to score with a header again from a set play. So it's important, it's very important, and we do spend a good bit of time on them before every game. But we're looking to score goals from all areas and through all aspects of the game, and we're sharing goals across the team. It would be nice for one of the strikers, and Juan done exceptionally well the other night there, to score 2 goals. Romanos had chances and came on and did well, so hopefully these guys can get on the end of a few good passing moves that ends up with more goals for them and the team.
And like you said, it's another home game this weekend, and I think you've kind of turned the Falkirk Stadium into a bit of a fortress this season. You're still unbeaten at home, and I think it's 10 points as well from October, which before we started the month, it was looking like it was going to be a really difficult one. So you must be happy with the progress in a difficult month.
Yeah, absolutely. We're delighted with our home form. Absolutely, we've done not so bad away from home as well. Again recently. So yeah, in good form. As I said, they are Kelty. They deserve to win the home game against Kelty. They played particularly well. We were a little bit off it on the day. We looked to make amends for that, and we looked to play the way that we've been playing. And I'm sure Kelty will be stubborn, and they've got some technically very, very good players, some really good experienced players. And we'll need to be aware of that, we'll need to be aware of that. So, but we want to keep it going, yeah. we can't take anything for granted. Yeah, we want to make this place a fortress. Absolutely, no doubt about that. And we obviously have to continue to pick up points on the road as well. So there's some big games coming up, and this is again, once you've went from the Alloa game, you move on to the next big game, and that's the next one, and that's where we see ourselves. And delighted to be at home. We've got another couple of home games coming up shortly as well after we go to Dumfries. So yeah, great opportunity, to pick up some points. It's up to us to go and do the business and see the opposition if they can handle us.
You mentioned a couple of players there that Kelty Hearts have that can make a difference for them. I think last time players like Callum Higginbottom and Joe Cardo made life quite difficult for us. Are they players that you've maybe singled out for the watching this time so that they can't really punish us again?
On the day they were excellent, yeah, they were absolutely. I think our guys in their own mindset will be looking to make amends for the last game. I would say so. It's a quick turnaround, because you obviously having to concentrate on Alloa, and then we have to have because we're in Sunday, you get Wednesday off, and we're in today. We'll have a little look back at the Montrose game. So we will work now. Tomorrow, we've got quite a lot of work to do tomorrow regarding Kelty, so we've still got to, do that work. We'll be first thing in the morning. We'll be doing our video analysis on it. So we'll be highlighting that situation and the players that they've got. I mean, Michael Tidger's a really, really good player. Bar Jonas, Dan Lyons, and there Nicky Lowe. These are guys. Aguiman, is very powerful, very strong, very direct. You mentioned Higginbottom and Cardell. Defensively, Jason Thompson, if he goes back in the team, is stubborn defender who can get forward, up and down. Thomas O'Ware, whether it's Foster or Martin, centre backs, and Peggy at left back. All these guys are doing particularly well. And that's how the League One is such a tough league, and we've got to give them respect. And you do that by being professional. You go out and you do the business, and you work as hard as you would work as if you were playing Barcelona.
And just lastly, John, any updates on how the squad's looking in terms of fitness and injuries?
We've picked up no new injuries. We're not going to gain anyone, but we haven't lost anyone, so happy with that.
All right, John, thank you very much, and best of luck on Saturday.
Thank you.